another video on Leanne Presents. I am Alan. Leanne is not here to...
Hello.
Oh! Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I might have to get some help from the contents of this box. So this is going to be quite a short unboxing, I imagine. But what I have here, as you've already seen from the title card, is the Ultimate Collection UK edition. The Ultimate, is it Ultimate Collection or Ultimate Edition? This is Ultimate Edition of the Ghostbusters 4K and Blu-Ray set. There's a box and a box. Okay. Round two. It's like pass the friggin' parcel, yeah? And that looks like that's been opened previously. Okay, alright, okay. So, okay, here we go. Yeah, so as I was saying, this is the Ghostbusters 4K Ultra HD Ultimate Collection. So this includes Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2, and Ghostbusters Afterlife. It doesn't include the 2016 film, which the director of that film was particularly upset about. I know in the American version of this box set, there's digital codes for that, and possibly the other films. I'm not 100% certain on that one. There was a bit of a thing I saw on the internet, some people getting this a bit early on the weekend. I was hoping this would have arrived Saturday, but it didn't. But they were saying that the US edition has some LED lights in the box, which light up. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this one does, but we'll have a look now when we open it. So, instantly, there's just a really nice sort of front sleeve on that. I do quite like that. It looks like it's going to be clear plastic coming off. The box is quite an unusual shape. And then you've got the doors of the trap on the side. So, just to slice back out. Try and find a spot where I can dig into this without potentially cutting anything that shouldn't be cut. Okay, there we go. It's quite loose plastic, which is fortunate. Allows me to get a good sort of dig into it. Let's have a look. Let's cut that. I hate when the catches in the corner. Ah, yes, a sharp corner too. Okay. So we've got standard sort of J-sleeve affair on here. That just peels off nicely. I'm just going to put that there for a minute. Yeah, so this just, oh, look at that. That's nice. That just slides up there. So it's just completely see-through. It's got the proton streams around the sides. Just quite nice. Hoping that's not glaring too much off the light, because it is just a big shiny bit of plastic basically, but I do apologize for that if that is the case. So then we've got the trap. Okay, because I was just testing the water to see how that opens. Okay, that's the top. So we've got print on the side, the back, the other side, that side, and then that's technically the top because you've got the sort of the wheel print on the bottom. So it's going to go this way in terms of that. It's a bit bigger than what in terms of the scale of what the trap should be. It's pretty heavy as well. What the scale of the trap should be in terms of the movies themselves, but hey ho. Okay, so you just pull the top open. It kind of does that. Oof, that's nice. Okay, and there's some bit of card. Some nice fresh. Just run a bit of card on. I'm showing that the camera for. So that's what happens. So let me just pop that there, and then open it back up. Oh, look at that. That is nice. So nice. So just pull the whole bunch out, and then we'll start from oldest to newest. We'll pop the trap to one side. So we've got card on the table. Ghostbusters. That's quite a nice case with just the four guys on the front. So I'm glad they're not just recycling the old stuff and not just reusing and just a cheap way of doing it otherwise. So you got the 4K Ultra HD, and you got the Blu-ray disc. So this particular one has commentary, fan commentary, okay, and Slimer mode picture-in-picture track. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Then we've got Ghostbusters 2, again with the four guys on the front, this time with the slime tanks. Well, two of them got the slime tank. Oh, did 2 or 3? 2. Yeah, 2. And then Egon and Peter have obviously got their normal particle throwers. So then the special features, this one is commentary. Just the one commentary on this one. So again, 4K Ultra HD and the standard Blu-ray disc with the 2 Ghostbusters 2. And then we've got the newest film, Ghostbusters Afterlife. And again, I absolutely hate it when they push all the same artwork out for all the posters, all the trailers are the same artwork, I mean, I get the aesthetic of it, but put some effort in. These guys have put effort in. They've taken like an image or some artwork from the film and they've put it on the front instead of just going, oh, let's just slap the normal poster on it. I hate that. It ruins it for me. Shang-Chi was another good example of that. They did not use the standard poster for the 4K one, and the same with Venom, Let There Be Carnage. The 4K front of that box, superb, absolutely superb artwork. Getting back to this one, Ghostbusters Afterlife, 4K. And then we've got a Blu-ray disc with a little mini Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That's cool. This film was great. We went to see it in the cinema with some friends. Totally blown away by it. Didn't expect much, but my word, this was fantastic. So this one's got 45 minutes of bonus content on the Blu-ray with your guide to get ghosts, gadgets, Easter eggs. We got one Easter eggs revealed. Ghostbusters Look Back, bringing everyone back to life. The Gearheads Guide to Ghostbusters, gadgets, deleted scenes, and more. So there's a little bit of sort of extra content on the Afterlife disc. So that's pretty cool. But now we've got this, like a digipack kind of thing to it. Oh, look at that, that's nice. Okay, I'm going to pull the 2 discs out a sec just to show the print underneath. Oops. Careful. Thankfully, Blu-ray discs are a bit more robust than DVDs. They're a bit harder to scratch. So that's the iconic scene from when they first catch Slimer in the hotel in the first film. And you got the hotel porter's like, I will not pay that. No, we'll just put him back. And then we've obviously got the 2 special features discs. So disc 1 is this green one here, and disc 2 is the blue one. There's no listings there, which is a bit of a letdown. Like I would have liked to have seen something here to say, hey, this disc is that disc is that. But we'll just not cut our chickens before they hatch just yet. And then we've got this Making Ghostbusters book. This looks like it's a bit of a wiped down on the front. And this is apparently a 200-page book, which is very difficult to track down. They've sort of reprinted it just for this edition. Looks like it's got some scripts in there. It's got some really cool sort of old-school photos, behind-the-scenes production shots. That might be some artwork. Yeah, some artwork there. I'm not going to obviously flick through too much of this right now and go through most of it, but I mean, just to see the dog hand that comes up through the chair to grab Dana and takes her through, and that's how they sort of did the shot there. It's really cool. This should be a really good insight to this, I think. Quite looking for this. Oh, some really nice artwork. Looks like stuff that was stuck on the cutting room floor. Early Brainstorm had the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man as an intermediate form, which the Gozer assumes on its way to becoming truly monstrous, both in size and appearance. Bernie Wrightson's exploration of this theme is both surreal and terrifying, so it's kind of like more of like a skeleton being born and then turns into the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, which I think would have looked amazing, but probably would have kicked up the horror vibes a lot more on that. Let me see if there's a listing on here. Special features on Blu-ray disc, 20 hours of feature films. Okay, so it looks like, oh, that bit of sticky thing, 2 seconds, I'll just peel that off because that's going to cause me problems. So the special features are listed here in a very vague sense. So the green one, the disc 1 looks like that's Ghostbusters 1. The blue one looks like that's Ghostbusters 2. So for Ghostbusters 1, we've got a rare early preview cut of the film in standard definition with filmmaker commentary, reflections from Ivan and Jason Reitman on select scenes, lost auditions for the role of Dana Barrett, TV version of the film, where they cut out certain bits, feature commentaries, deleted scenes, featurettes, music video, and much more. For the second disc, never before seen deleted scenes, reflections from Ivan and Jason Reitman on the select scenes, TV version of the film. Again, they cut certain bits out for airing. They don't think they do it as much these days, but back sort of in the 80s, 90s, maybe early 2000s, they used to cut a lot of stuff out to maybe get them under the watershed for certain rated films. I remember going back as a kid, I watched RoboCop loads and loads and loads of times on TV. And when I actually had it then on, I think it was VHS cassette at that point, I think it was an 18. I was like, oh, why is this an 18? And there's a bit that towards the end of the film that's pretty gruesome, which I'd never seen before. And I was like, whoa, is this the same film? Which is crazy. But yeah, they've got a bit of a sort of vague description here, which I'm a little bit not annoyed about, but it would have been nice to have like a definitive, like maybe just like a couple of page booklet inside this digipack case, just saying, you know, this run times maybe. That would have been really nice. But overall, it's a really nice presentation set. It is quite nice. There is no LEDs in there. It'll be interesting to see some unboxings from our friends on the other side of the pond to see what that looks like in comparison to the one that I've got here. When that comes out, I believe it's tomorrow. But yeah, all in all, I'm happy with that. It's a really good presentation. I'm going to obviously check out the 4K cuts and stuff later on. What's that? Hold on. There's a random bit of card that just slides up.
Close the box. Close it.
It is closed.
Put the thing down and close it.
Oh,
Push it up.
I see. Okay, got it. That's Ghost Leanne helping me out with that one. Okay, that's pretty cool.
You're welcome.
Oh, he's a trapper. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I'll obviously be watching those in the 4K Ultra HD. I'm interested to see this. What do they call it? The early preview cut of the film. I saw a trailer for this, and it looks like they've dumped a lot of the sort of cut scenes from the film back into it. I think it comes close to about nearly 2 hours long, and then I think I read that there's about 15 new deleted scenes which they found for Ghostbusters 2. I'm kind of one of those people that actually prefers Ghostbusters 2 because I really like the character of Vigo the Carpathian, but they're both stellar films. They're both amazing. I grew up on them as a child. I read the comics from Marvel when they were coming out in the UK. There was the real Ghostbusters TV show. It was just, I was just lapping it all up, you know, was the sort of thing with that and Transformers. Just lap it up all the way. But yeah, did you decide to pick up this edition? Are you just going for the sort of standard sets? Let us know what you think. Does this really need LEDs in it, if that is the case? Did you enjoy Afterlife as much as the original two? Personally, I was freaking out quite a lot in the cinema watching it with all the Easter eggs and stuff that going on. I thought it was a really nice fitting way to honour Harold Ramis, who plays Egon, who is no longer with us. I thought it was fantastic. But yeah, let us know what you think. Obviously, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Make sure you get those notifications when we upload new videos. We're going to be looking at doing more stuff like this in the future when we do get some of these sort of collector's edition box sets and things like that. They're short, they're sweet, they're quick to digest. If you're on a lunch break at work, oh, let's see what this is like. Click on you go, and it's like 10 minutes for 10, 50 minutes, whatever it is. But yeah, don't forget, hit the likes and let us know what you think. What's your favourite Ghostbusters film? Let us know in the comments below or on our social media channels. You know where to find them in the comments. We'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.